Hello, welcome in replay viewers. We'll get started in a second here. Let a few people join in. Hello, Texas Princess. I'm not sure what your name is though, I apologize. Hi Angie, I think that's Angie there. Hello, welcome in guys. Kim, thank you. Thanks Kim, welcome in. I'm going to give you guys, hello, how are you? A quick flexible seating option today that you could pick up when you go, if you're going to Lowe's or Home Depot or one of those places this weekend, maybe some gardening and things. Hold on, let me do some blocking. We don't need any political ads in here too. You get them everywhere else. Okay, I'm going to flip this around here. Hi. Okay, let me introduce myself first, and then I have a special guest. I commandeered my son to help demonstrate this one today. So, my name is Desiree. I am a speech pathologist. I currently am serving, well, this past year, I served preschool through 6th grade, and the school, I'm in the same district this year, but our assignments were kind of switched around, so I'll be serving kindergarten through 6th grade this coming year. So pretty similar population. So welcome, and I have used flexible seating in my classroom, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The way I do it is I have a table that I have lowered down, and I have lots of different options in my room, but I'm going to show you one of them tonight because I think that it would be a little too much to show all of them in one night. So I'm going to show you one that I use tonight, and I'm fortunate in that I have 2 of these chairs in my classroom, these seats. They kind of resemble somewhat of a hokey stool if you're familiar with those, only it's a lot less expensive of an option, which is great for us, right? Hey, money talks. Let's do for something a little more inexpensive, and we could spend more money on other things, right? You've done that too. Awesome. Great. Well, hopefully you'll find this helpful for you then. So I have 2 of these stools in my classroom. I'm going to show you in a second. And I actually am fortunate enough to have one at home as well, because I bought 2 of them for my classroom at Lowe's in green, and love them, love them. They go right with my decor in my classroom. And then I went to Goodwill and found one, a black one, for $1, guys, $1. That was crazy, crazy, crazy find. It was just lucky find in black, and so I use the black one at home that my kids will use sometimes when they're doing their homework. Flexible seating at home too, right? So rather than string you along here, let me show you what I'm talking about, and I'll have my fantastic model how we use it. I'm gonna flip you around here. Oop, sorry. This handsome fella here is going to show you guys how this works. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. It looked like it was getting kind of blurry there. Okay, you know what, buddy? Stand up for 1 second so I can show what the stool looks like without you sitting on it. Okay, so this is what the stool looks like in all its glory. My dog apparently was jealous and wanted to get in on the action too. So yeah, go ahead and take a picture, and I'm going to show you guys. I have it on my computer as well with where you can get it and the item number and all that information as well too, so you can use that later too. What I want to point out to you guys is that the stool is, and it's kind of hard to see because it is black, it's adjustable. It has just a simple bolt here. Maybe you can see a little bit better on the other side or sideways. So you can adjust the height of it. And the top, just, you can get a cover to go on it. I do not put a cover on because this is much easier just to wipe off. But it kind of is just rounded where you can sit in it. And then go ahead and sit down, buddy. You can show how you use it. So while they're sitting on it, though, show how you can kind of wobble around, buddy. You can wobble around, and I will assure you that my kids, my students at school, these are the first 2 seats to go. They love them, and I know my first inclination too was thinking these are going to be way too distracting. Well, they're not. In all honesty, it gives them very similar input to sitting on an exercise ball. Only I find these not to be quite as distracting for the kids. They like it because they can kind of wobble around, but it's a little more controlled, I'd say. And you don't need a separate base for it. And then I do have some kids too that like to sit on them, and what they'll do, Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, wobble around. And you know what? Yeah, flip it around for me. And what they'll do too, they like to sit on it upside down, and I just say it looks like a turtle shell on the bottom. And so say, okay, if they're, having trouble controlling themselves, let's say, or if they're not so sure, they sit on it, they really want to sit on the stool because it's so, the popularity of it makes them want to sit on it, but they're not quite sure about the wobbling. Say, well, if you'd like, you can always sit on the turtle shell part, and then they can flip it around, and then it just sits stable like a regular stool, like turtle shell. But these are definitely, I would say, probably one of the, they usually don't do whatever he's doing, pulling it up. the most popular flexible seating option in my room, and they don't take up much space, and they're just they're fantastic, and I love that you can wipe them clean. Love that part. And I suppose you could bring them home to do your gardening. I haven't quite figured out how that would possibly be comfortable gardening like that, but hey, if you can figure it out, more power to you. I also don't have very much of a green thumb. All right, bud, can you flip it over one more time and show them how you can wobble, and then you are free to go while I show them the rest of the part. Okay, so what I tell them is when they're on the wobble seat, my rule for them is, and he knows obviously too, that their feet have to stay on the ground. So, well, your feet were on the ground, buddy, you're fine. That their feet have to stay on the ground. They can't, and so then it really helps them with their stability too, and then they can kind of wobble around. And like I said, you can adjust the height if you need to very easily. But yeah, that's essentially it. I'm going to take you guys back over to the computer though and show you how much they are and all that fun stuff. Okay, sorry guys, bear with me. I know I just probably give you motion sickness with walking around. You're free, buddy, if you want to go back outside and play. All right, isn't he a trooper, guys? Okay, let's see. Okay. Sorry, I had something I think I had hit where I didn't see your comments. So if you guys had another comment to come up while he was showing me and I neglected to answer you, please let me know. Okay, so this is a picture if you guys want to take a snapshot of this. And I probably should have written on the slide too, I apologize. This is from Lowe's. So this is the Lowe's. I essentially wrote down exactly what they call it so that if you were to look it up online, and so you didn't have to say garden stool thingy, you'd know exactly what their title was. And the item number and the model number, they are $24.99. For me, like I said, I bought two, and they were worth every penny with the amount that they were used this past year. So I would highly recommend them. They were fantastic in my room and not distracting either. So I love them. And that's a lot cheaper than the hooky stools, I believe, are $100 a piece, around that, somewhere around there. So really it is a very cost-effective alternative. So to that. So any questions on those, guys? If you have any questions, just pop them up there. While we're doing it though, I'm going to flip you over. Here is my contact information. So if you think of, oh, you're very welcome. Thanks. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. I'll show you my contact information. So if you need anything else, feel free to give me a shout. And then also what I'm going to show you guys is, look at this up for another second. Okay. So next week, okay, so guys, next week, and I will flip you around here. I'll flip you back to that screen before I leave. But next week, I'm going to have to keep you guys posted on what time I broadcast with you guys, because this is so exciting. I found this out, I guess, a couple months ago, and I'm like really excited, and I'm not sure how much of the information I can divulge to you guys, so I'll give you guys what I can, but I do know I can tell you though. But I was contacted by ASHA to be part of their advertising campaign that will launch during ASHA's conference, not the conference this summer, but their main conference in November. I'm humbled and shocked and excited and all of these emotions all at the same time. But so this coming weekend, this Friday, I fly out for a photo shoot. Guys, a photo shoot. This is so bizarre, so kind of out of my comfort zone. Like, are you sure? I'm pretty sure I'm going to show up and be like, you know what? We've been thinking about this and maybe this isn't going to work. No, but I know, isn't that crazy? Crazy. Like I mean, it's so crazy, so crazy. So yeah, so I have that on Saturday. I will try to like Periscope or Facebook Live or something from there to kind of let you guys in on this madness. Um, and I'm just a small town SLP. Okay, I will. Valerie, and let you guys know. So on Saturday morning, I have my photo shoot from. All right, so catch this, guys. From 10 to 11, I have hair and makeup. What? Um, and I mean, this is crazy. This is so crazy. And then from 11 to 12 was the photo shoot. And oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. So this is going to be just wild, 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 wild. So I fly out on Friday to go to get there, and then on Sunday I will fly back. But my flight, my flight doesn't. I will probably be in air around 9 o'clock at night when I usually scope. So my plan is to try to scope in the morning so I can let you guys know. How everything went and whatnot, but I will try to scope too on Saturday. I just don't know what to expect, and I don't want to tell you guys I'll definitely be on. So, I mean, I may pop on, even my own personal channel or something just to kind of say hi or show you guys what's going on or what the madness is. But, I don't want to promise you I'll be able to Periscope for our SLP Blogger live show at 9 o'clock at night, because I know I'll be in the air at that point. So I don't see any other scopers that are scheduled for 10 o'clock a.m. So I figured that may be safe because I won't be checked out of the hotel or anything like that yet. So look for me then. I'll give you some either a tips or I don't know. This is such a whirlwind for me. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I know it's a holiday weekend, so I wanted to kind of keep it brief and short. And I have some upcoming topics I want to give you guys on how to do some Donors Choose grants. But I figured holiday weekend, and some of you, I know this was our last week of school was this past week, and it's a holiday weekend, so I'm pretty sure you guys probably want a little bit of a break from writing a grant. Oh, you're very welcome. But you might also be thinking ahead with your next room for next year, so like I am. So I will definitely give you guys a scope on some Donors Choose tips, because I think Donors Choose is a wonderful resource, but I'll let you guys kind of calm down from some of the paperwork or the madness that you're either in full force or just leaving. So I'll give you guys a chance to breathe a little bit. But I'm going to flip this around so you guys can see again that I will be on next Sunday at 10 a.m. If for some reason that changes, I'll pop on and let you know if I have to update that. But that's the plan as of now. So maybe I'll even give you guys a tour where I'm at. Who knows? Sheesh. All right. Just trying to flip that around. All right, so thanks again, guys, for coming. If you think that any of this is helpful, if someone else was looking for flexible seating, feel free to share it out. Oh, goodness, I just realized I forgot to hit #save in all my thinking. So, well, this will be uploaded too with the SLP Blogger site too. But feel free to share it out. And I will see you guys next weekend. Have a fantastic rest of your Memorial Day weekend and week ahead. Talk to you soon. Bye.